Hello spinners! Alex Sukhov is here, you're on penstock. And today I will show you how to do 3 movements instead of 1. 2 of them are going to be the simplest tricks in pen spinning, which still look nice and are used in combos pretty often. After that I will show you the simplest linkage out of these 2 tricks. And also you should know that there is a commonly used linkage with one of these tricks, which I will show you in one of the next videos on this channel. Subscribe to this channel if you still haven't and don't miss it. What I'm talking about is neosonic and neosonic reverse. If you don't know what reverse means, what combo is or linkage, go check out the video about basics and terms in pen spinning. These tricks are so simple that you don't necessarily need a specially pre-made tool, a pen mod. You can easily do it with a pen or pencil. Of course, learning would be much easier and it would bring you much more pleasure if you would use a pen mod. Today I will show you these 2 tricks with a Buster CYL, a pen mod which you can buy on my online shop penstock.at. This pen mod, many other pen mods, a lot of spare parts and accessories, a lot of things for pen spinners, good prices, fast and cheap delivery all over the world. Wherever you live, you can get the goods from there. So let's start with neosonic normal. It looks like this. To perform the trick, take your pen in slot 1-2, parallel to the floor. Fingers are relaxed, a bit folded. Pen mod like lays on your middle finger and touches it either on the center of gravity or a bit closer to the end, which looks at you. It depends on mod's length. Index finger lays on the mod and keeps it in this position. Once again, don't tense the fingers. All tricks in pen spinning should be done with a relaxed hand. This would be the starting position for performing the trick. Raise your middle finger pretty fast, jabbing the mod out, and at the same time push the mod a little bit with your index. Middle finger should bump the mod strong enough to throw it over the index. Index finger should push the pen at the very same time and stay low to let it go over. To let your pen move over index, make sure your middle goes up and doesn't interfere its rotation. And after the pen goes to the other side of your index, stop it with your thumb. That's it. That's all the trick, which is called neosonic. Learn it, it wouldn't take you long. And then come back to this video, we are going to move on to the next trick, which is called neosonic reverse, which is basically the very same trick made in opposite direction. However, it makes it different trick. It looks like this and may seem a little harder than neosonic normal for some people. Actually, it is also very simple. Take your mod between thumb and index finger at the center. It is also okay to hold it closer to one end, so most part of your mod would look up. Closer to the end, easy to make the trick. But don't overuse, try to hold it closer to center. In future it would help you to embed the trick in linkages easier. The mod is offered to the floor, not parallel as it was while doing previous trick. Well, there still should be a tiny angle. You should tilt the mod a little bit towards yourself. This would be the starting position to performing the trick. Now, push the pen with your index finger. It should be a slightly tiny, gentle movement. Thumb can pull the mod a bit, but the main movement is on the index. Initial pushing should be gentle, but strong enough to throw the mod over the finger. And after it goes over, stop it with your middle and catch in slot 1-2. As you can see, it lands at the starting position for doing neosonic normal. Congratulations! You have learned 2 simplest tricks in pen spinning. Now let's see what we can do with all this. Next I will show you how to do a good linkage out of these 2 tricks. The movement would be called neosonic harmonic and it looks like this. Pretty cool, huh? Especially cool when you know it doesn't require any extra skill. Do neosonic, and when the pen would be between thumb and index finger, immediately do neosonic reverse. You may notice that the pen goes back easier. It doesn't need you to push it with your index. It should stay low, and right after thumb stops the pen, move thumb away, index stays low. This linkage is commonly used by pen spinners in their linkages, in their combos. Learn these tricks one by one. First of all, learn neosonic normal in slots 1-2 T1, then 2-3 T2, then move on to the neosonic reverse, also in 1-2 and 2-3. You don't necessarily need to learn it in slots 3-4 T3 by now, but you can. It would help you develop pinky. When you're done, combine these tricks. Be sure to make as small pause between these two tricks as it is possible. When you see the link looks more like one movement, you are ready to move on to the next tricks or linkages. You can find them in the special playlists on this channel. Playlists about tricks, about linkages, about mod reviews, a lot of different stuff useful for pen spinners. Subscribe to the channel if you still haven't. Pen spinning rose and blossoms here. Let me know if you liked this video, if you find it helpful, share it with your friends. Let them know about our little underground world. May the style be with you guys. Bye.